Hi guys, it's Temi with YellowSparksJoy. Welcome to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys all of the handbags that are going to be in my constant rotation for fall. Now, as usual, any handbag I mention in today's video, I will link in the description box below if they are still available on their primary retailers' website. I will also include any previous videos I have on all of these handbags in the description box below. So I'm looking at all of the bags here and I'm going to pick at random, but first let me show you guys the handbags that every fall these ones are constantly on rotation during fall, year in year out, for as long as I've had them. And first will be my city tote in the beautiful rainbow colors from the Pride collection last year. I love this so much. This is the one and only city tote I have, and I got this from the Coach outlet. And for as much as I love the city tote, I knew that because I don't particularly like big totes, I only needed one. So I really held out from something that I could use all year round. And truthfully, this bag can be used all year round, but I mostly use it during the fall, and that's because during the summer months, or rather for this year in the summer, I was using my Tory Burch Ella tote, so that kind of took its place. I was also using my Shop I Love Jewelry Gabby tweed tote as well for during the summer. And so yeah, this is definitely always my fall tote and will always be my fall tote, and I love it so much. I love the quality of the city totes. Even for an outlet bag, I think it is great quality at a very good and affordable price. I caught this on sale, so even better. Now next are going to be two in the same color, and that is my Ergo bag in the size 18, so the smaller size, and my Kip crossbody. Now these two I specifically bought for fall, just like the city totes, and they are both from the Coach boutique. I love the leather on both of them. Both are in glove tanned leather and I absolutely love them. The Ergo is definitely softer than the Kip, and I love the color and the burnishing at the edges. This bag definitely shines at fall time. I use it mostly for work and it definitely fits all of my essentials and a little bit more. Now the Kip, on the other hand, is my errand bag. So for grab and goes and then for casual night out, I love to use this because the Kip is a very small, however it fits keys and cards, which is really all I need any time of the day, to be honest. And because it does have that crossbody, the interior is immaculate, like beautiful leather lining on the flap and then the cotton canvas on the inside. With the crossbody strap, it's just very functional, easy to grab. I use this a lot when I'm going to the store. Again, it's genuine glove tanned leather, and honestly, these two bags are one of the best well-made bags from Coach in my opinion. I think it is the perfect grab and go bag. Now another regular in my fall wardrobe is the Serena satchel. Now to be honest, I use this both in the summer months and fall a lot, but this year I have added a number of bags to my collection in the last year. So this summer, the Serena did not enjoy a lot of rotation at all, but she's definitely making a comeback for the fall. I love this bag. This is one of my absolute favorite purchases from the outlet. If you want to watch my ranking of all of my Coach outlet bags, I will link that video in the description box below as well, so you can find out where exactly the Serena ranks on my list. This bag is so beautiful, easy to use, crossbody, handheld. It's just different from all the other bags because of the shape. It is in that classic Coach signature print and colors. This was the very first Coach outlet bag that I ever purchased, and it's definitely not leaving my collection. Now the first bag that I ever purchased, the first Coach boutique bag that I ever purchased, is this beautiful Parker top handle. I actually bought this the same day I bought the Serena satchel, and I bought both of them from the Coach outlet. While the Serena satchel is a Coach outlet bag, this I bought from the reserve section at my outlet, and I absolutely fell in love. That was the day I fell in love again with Coach. And yes, this again is another one that always comes out and shines during the fall season, especially for work. I use this as a work bag exclusively. When I bought this bag, actually the plan was to use this and only this as my work bag. Like I was like, oh, this is so beautiful, I have this bag, I don't need anything else, like I'm going to use this so much, I'm going to get so much use out of this. But I had no idea that was the beginning of my entire collection. So there's so many things I like about this bag. The chain here on the strap, even though I don't use it as a crossbody strap, I use it as a shoulder strap, and sometimes I just use it as decor. So when I hold it handheld, it shows, and I love that C chain there. It's just very different and very unique. I love the closure, the C on there. I love the fact that it is pebbled and smooth, so different textures and different colors as well. Also, the top handle has that snake leather there, and I just think you can't find this type of bag anymore. The parka has been discontinued, and I believe that this shape is just a very classic one. So even though I don't use this bag as much, it's definitely never leaving my collection. Now, one handbag that I'm going to be using this for, which however might leave my collection, is my Beat saddle bag in the color Red Sand. I bought this last year, and I was specifically on the hunt for this one, really because I wanted to have all of the bags in the Beat family in my collection. And when I got it, I knew like after a while that I was never going to use it. I have tried to use it once or twice, and when I do, honestly, there's no, like, the issue is not that it's hard to pair with my wardrobe or that it doesn't look nice. It looks fantastic when I wear it. It's just I'm not drawn to saddle bags, and I should have known this because I did have a Georgie saddle in a purple color. I can't remember the name of the shade that Coach called that one, but I had that. I sold it. I have the Clio saddle bag, and I hardly use this either. So I don't know, I think I've finally come to the conclusion that I'm not a saddle bag girl. So this is on the chopping block. I might list it for sale on Poshmark soon, but I'm going to give it one more run this fall and see if it's going to stay, or if it's definitely not love, then it has to. Okay, so continuing with the reds and browns is my beautiful Coach made to order Rogue in the suede. This is the color 1941 red in suede, and it comes with 1941 saddle accents. It has the clochette, it has the hand tag, it has dark pewter hardware, no, dark gunmetal hardware, I think is what it is. And I just love this so much because this is a bag that was made by me, colors picked out by me, made for me. Like, I just love this bag. I actually used this today, so it's quite heavy because I have my items from work in there. I use this as my work bag today. I haven't used it a lot in the past year because I got it after fall last year, or was it early this year? I think it was last year after fall, so I couldn't use it in the winter, and I had it made specifically as a fall bag. So now that we're in fall, I am going to use this Rogue to death. Like, I promise you, my love, I'm going to use you every day in the fall. Okay, maybe not every day because I have to use your sisters and brothers as well, but yeah. Another Rogue, and in fact my only other Rogue, because I just have two that I'm definitely going to be using in fall, and one which I use almost every summer and fall, is my Rogue in the Kelly green. Love this. There's not much to say about this one. I think it is absolutely gorgeous in this pebbled leather. I don't have to care so much about wear and tear on this, and I don't baby it at all. So a perfect purchase. I've had it for exactly a year now. I bought it during the end of summer sale last year, so the semi-annual sale, and it's been perfect in my wardrobe since then. Another green bag of mine that I'm going to be using this fall is my Beat shoulder bag in the larger size. Now, if you don't know, green is a color that is on trend for fall in 2022, and I will link my fall fashion trends video below so you can watch and learn more about what is on trend for fashion, especially handbags this season. Now, this one I absolutely love. Like, I love the Beat bags except the saddle maybe, but I love the entire Beat line. It's very sad that Coach has discontinued it, but particularly this one because of the rivets and the color. I love that rich shade of green. I use this mostly as an occasion bag, so I don't use it that often because, of course, not very many occasions. I love the different textures. You have suede, you have pebble leather, you have smooth leather. The rivets, of course, are gorgeous. The construction of the bag, the layout, everything is just absolutely beautiful. And because I love the Beat so much, and in fact my first and original Beat is this Beat in the size 18 in ivory. This is the bigger size and this is the smaller size, and I have this one in ivory. This was the first Beat I ever bought. Absolutely love it. It comes with this chain. The bigger one comes with a chain as well, but I've used the chain on another bag. This I use a lot during the fall and winter as my date night bag. I use this a lot. Like, this particular ivory color goes with so many of my outfits for date nights or dinner nights in my wardrobe. Like, it's crazy. So this is definitely one of my most used bags in my collection all year round, but particularly in the fall because it goes really nice with brown dresses, you know, pinkish dresses, greens, all sorts of tones. To be honest, this is a very nice neutral. And if you don't have an ivory bag, particularly Coach ivory, you should consider getting one because it's a very good neutral, especially for me with my skin tone. I found that this color, and particularly there's a color that is new this year, not new, but it's trending this year. It's the color bone. It's very similar to Coach ivory. I feel like for my skin tone that color is perfect. And in the fall, where I'm wearing mostly oranges, browns, you know, that hue, that shade, reds, shades in that color family will pair very well with my skin tone and with outfits that are in fall colored shades. I have one other bead bag that's going to make it into my fall rotation this season, but I'll show you that at the end. Okay, so next is my cashing in the size 32 in the blue fin. Absolutely gorgeous color. This is the perfect shade of blue for me. Honestly, I think this shade of blue goes all year round. Maybe not in the spring because maybe for spring I'd want to go a bit lighter. So this is going to be a work tone for me for fall, and I can't wait to use this as much as I possibly can this season. Another bold colored handbag that will be in my rotation this season, but this time not from Coach, is my Michael Kors Avril satchel in the small size in the color flame. There's not much to say about this bag. I mean, you can see it already. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is minimal for a Michael Kors bag, and I'm talking about the branding. I feel like Michael Kors bags tend to have a whole lot of branding for my taste, but I love this one. I fell in love with it immediately I saw it in the store. It is from the Michael Kors outlet, and I also use this as a work bag, but I use it for like weekends as well because of the size and the top handle. I absolutely love this. I've used it this week already, and I hope to use it a whole lot more during the season. And another non-Coach handbag that I have that makes the cut this season is my LV Alma BB in the Demi print. Now, to be honest, I don't use this bag a whole lot, and I feel like that's because I constantly find myself waiting for a special occasion to use this bag, because I feel like, oh, this is a very expensive bag. This is one of the most expensive bags in my collection, so I'm not going to use it. I'm going to wait for like the very classy events and things like that. But the truth is, the Alma BB doesn't go with very elevated events. It's more casual, if anything else, and so I tend not to use it that much because I don't want to use it to casual place. Like, I don't want to use this for like errands or to work or things like that. But then when it's time for special occasions, I have smaller, cuter bags in my collection that I gravitate towards. So I love this bag. I don't know what to do. If you guys have any ideas for me, please drop them in the comments below. I would really appreciate it. So I'm going to try my hardest this year to use this a whole lot more in my rotation. Now, one that I feel like I'm getting tired of staring at on my shelf is this Coach signature chain hobo bag. I like this one, and I feel like I've come to the realization that I like it mostly because of the color combination, because of that beautiful deep rich purple and the pewter hardware. I just think it is so beautiful. I don't have any other bag with this type of hardware in my collection. And look at that charm, how beautiful, how perfect. It's a perfect match. And I bought the charm before I bought the bag, so I'm like, if I sell this, what am I going to use the charm on? But I feel like I want to sell it. I haven't used it a whole lot. I used it last year in the fall, maybe about 2 or 3 times, and that was it. So it's in my rotation now because I want to see if I'll love it again. If not, after the season, this is definitely going on. And then I have my beautiful Tyler Carriel in the size 28 in the color chalk. I absolutely love this. This is one of my newest purchases. I got it during the semi-annual sale this year, and for fall it is absolutely perfect. I love my whites during fall and winter. I have my bucket bag from the outlet that I wear as a winter white bag. It is absolutely gorgeous, and this is definitely going to be my fall white bag, even though I use it during the summer as well. But for fall, I have added this resin chain from Coach to it, and I think it just makes it absolutely perfect for the season. So this is definitely going to be well used, particularly for work this fall. One of the smaller handbags that are going to be in rotation, particularly for nights out and time out with friends, is my swinger in the size 20 in this beautiful yellow shade. I got this I think after fall last year, and to me that shade is just the perfect shade for fall. It's not too orange and it's not bright yellow, which I actually like bright yellow, but for fall I think the shade is perfect. It is gorgeous. As a tiny baguette bag, I think it'll be great for a time out with friends, parties, you know, that kind of thing. And I'm absolutely excited to get to use this fall. Finally, and another small bag to use this season is my beat clutch in the color black. An absolute favorite. Even though it doesn't get that much use, I absolutely love it because it is the one bag that I have Coach Create done on it. So it was customized with pins that I picked out myself. I love the shape of a bag. I love the size. I love it for what it is. It is, again, for me, like a special occasion bag, so like weddings, dinners, you know, that kind of thing. And so that's the only reason why it doesn't get much use, just because I don't go to those occasions as much. But when I do, this is one of the bags that I'm definitely going to be using this fall. It's small, it's cute, it holds my keys and my cards, which is all I need for a night out or like drinks with friends. It has a crossbody strap, so I can definitely use it crossbody. And for fall, that is very, very essential because, you know, sometimes it gets really, really cold at night, especially here in Canada. So I just want my hands in my pocket, like in the pocket of my coat, and I want my bag crossbody. So I think this bag is one that is really, really versatile. I also love it for fall because of the contrast stitching that it has. So it has that kind of saffron colored stitching there, which I think is perfect and goes with a lot of outfits in that shade or in that category of fall colors in my wardrobe. And honestly, I have a bunch of other black handbags that I'm definitely going to be using this fall because black is a trending color for the season. However, you can see that I already had so many bags to pull out and share with you guys, so I've not included my black handbags because I do have a separate video on all of my black handbags in my collection that you can watch to see how I'll be styling black in my wardrobe as a trendy color for this season. So why don't you head on now, click on this picture, and it will take you straight to that video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.